The biggest thing I think for teams is communication. And so you can never communicate enough. Fortunately, I think some people think knowledge is power, and by withholding knowledge, that makes them more powerful. But all that you do is make a team very, very weak. And so the best advice I can give you is when you're coming into a team is to make sure that you do communicate, that you do engage everybody, and make sure that process and information is being shared all through everybody.
So we have a lot of remote workers at Fusion, maybe half of our company, maybe a little bit less. So there's a lot of email. We use the Atlassian software stack as well. So we use Stride, just basically a chat platform. So it's very important that we are communicating regularly. My boss, for instance, my direct boss lives in Melbourne. So we basically are online talking 5-6 times a day, just letting each other know what's going on and when we need help. So definitely email and chatting is a big thing.
One of the mantras we deal with at Caltex is, if in doubt, find out. I'd rather someone come and clarify something, like maybe for the third time, to make absolutely sure they're going to do the right one thing right the first time, than kind of go off on their own and be afraid to ask that question, kind of struggle or maybe make a mistake, because mistakes can sometimes ripple into quite a big effect. And if it came down to just asking one question, go with that.
And don't be afraid to say, I'm completely naive about this. So the way I got through it, and I learned more, and I'm still not an expert, but I've learned more about what farming is like in Australia, what the government is like, what their different needs are, is I've asked. And honestly, everyone that's just lowered their guard and made our relationship so much better. And they've been willing to teach me and help me along. And I think what I've learned from doing that has been astronomical compared to what I would have done if I would have just sat and pretended like I didn't know what I was doing. I would have learned nothing. So I think nobody knows everything they need to know to do their job. Everybody's winging it. So you are winging it too. Be honest and open about it, and people will give you a break and they will help you along.